Welcome to this week's Pick a Card. Pile number 1, your card is number 33, Imaginarium. Pile 2, your card is number 34, Sea Glass. And pile number 3, your card is number 19, Fennec Fox. Timestamps are in the description, and I'll see you at your reading. What we're talking about in this pick a card is what you have to look forward to in the near future. And the oracle card you chose is number 33, Imaginarium. You have the Eight of Swords, and you have the Four of Wands. Get those up in the... So with the Eight of Swords, it looks like maybe in the past that you have been stuck, and you can see she's bound and she has a blindfold, and she's not like that in reality, but she's looking in the mirror and that's what she's seeing. That's how she's perceiving her life. And with the Four of Wands, I think this period of time is going to be over soon, and that you're going to feel free, and you're going to have a new outlook on life. You're not going to keep yourself bound anymore. You're going to connect with other people, and you're going to celebrate. You're going to have fun. You're going to dance and play the tambourine. But let's look at your oracle card, Imaginarium. So this is about feeding your creative imagination. It's about stimulation and uniqueness. So maybe as you come out of this, you're going to embrace who you really are, your true unique self, because really we're all unique beings, and we may have similar interests, but everybody's an individual. Our minds, our body chemistry, we're all different. So I'm actually going to read Imaginarium for you so that you can get a better idea of different things this may involve. I hope that this beguiling figure provides an example of the power of imagination. I envisioned her as a powerful, confident, feminine creature, perhaps a warrior or a leader of her people. She is a master of flexibility in certain situations and personifies fluid grace as evidenced by her tentacles. Her mysterious smile and intelligent eyes exude unpredictability, while the pink roses reflect her gentle, happy nature. People often ask in relation to my art, where did you get your ideas from? I'm influenced by information coming from all sorts of sources, including films, books, dreams, or walks in the countryside. Parts of these experiences combined with other memories and themes spark my imagination and inspire the subjects that I paint. A vivid creative imagination is one of the most valuable tools that an artist can possess. Our ability to use our imagination influences everything that we do and think about. By pursuing activities such as reading, storytelling, or creating art, we can feed our imaginations. These activities, while being stimulating and rewarding in their own right, also enhance mental flexibility and improve our problem-solving abilities. Then she adds a quote by Vincent van Gogh, "I dream my painting and I paint my dream." So I wonder if what is going to help you get out of this Eight of Swords space is dance and music. And dance is, it's very freeing. I I'm a dancer, and I can tell you, I can walk in with my group and feel miserable. And then as soon as we start moving, especially if we're dancing a choreography together, all is one, moving with the same purpose. It's it's something special. And that doesn't discount dancing around your living room, because I do that too, and it makes me feel better. But I think you're going to connect with people who you really associate with, who are in the same place as you, and or they've maybe been through what you've been through. But it's going to be a happy time. And that's what I have for you, Pile One. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me, Group 2. You chose number 34, Sea Glass. And this reading is about what you have to look forward to in the near future. As far as your tarot cards, you have number 8, Strength, and the Ace of Cups. What this looks like to me is that you're starting a new relationship with yourself. You're finding this calm inner strength, this inner power that maybe you didn't have before. And you're starting to love yourself and take time to nurture your own heart. I think maybe in the past that you didn't have a lot of love for yourself. And this takes time. It's not an easy journey, but you have the strength to do it. You can make it there. And I'm going to read Sea Glass to give you a full perspective of what the creator of that deck was going for. So, Sea Glass is a focus of your attention. It's calm, peace, quiet stability. Her attention is focused. She feels the smooth sea glass and the tickly lightness of bubbles as they pass over her skin and through her hair. She feels warmth of the sun on her face and the weightlessness of her body as it is buoyed by the salty water. She is attentive to her thoughts and feelings, not judgmental as her mind drifts like the gentle current from one notion to the other. Meditation is a practice that uses techniques such as mindfulness to train the attention and awareness. The purpose of meditation is to help us improve our health by achieving a mentally clear and emotionally calm, stable state. Meditation has been scientifically proven to have a number of benefits, including stress reduction and the easing of anxiety and depression. I think what's going to help bring you to this peace and self-love is meditation and sitting with yourself. Meditation is something I've used in the past. I used to meditate for about 10 minutes every day, 10-15 minutes before I even got out of bed. And it's something I've gotten out of the habit of, but I would like to start doing that again. But I have been trying to sit with myself in the morning for 10 minutes and just not do anything. Not necessarily meditation, but just sitting, looking outside or looking at my plants while I'm doing that, and just sit for 10, 20 minutes or however long you can, because how often do we do that? How can we know ourselves if we're constantly busy and we're never sitting with ourselves and our thoughts? We're constantly on our phones, on our screens, constantly watching TV. We're sitting in the office. And I think that's something everybody needs. And I think that and meditation are going to help you find yourself and love yourself and get to know yourself. So that's what I have for you today, pile 2. Thank you for joining me. Group 3, thank you for joining me. This reading is about what you have to look forward to in the future, in the near future. And your first tarot card is the Knight of Cups. And your second is Temperance. I think the Knight of Cups could represent a new romantic partner or a friend, a close friend that has a really special place in your heart, and that they're very loving. And Temperance is about balance. So I think maybe this person may help bring balance to your life. Maybe you like to be in control and you're kind of a solo person. So this Knight of Cups could possibly come into your life and, like I said, bring balance, help make you realize that you don't have to do everything alone, that you can be in partnership or friendship. And then let's look at Fennec Fox, number 19. I'm going to read that so you get a full aspect of what this card represents in terms of what the artist had in mind. Cherish and nurture friendships. Attentive, trust, friendship, bonds, companionship. Their bond was forged through the common goal of survival in the searing, harsh environment of the desert world. Shared adventures, hunting and playing together, combined with a mutual trust and kinship of spirit, have strengthened their friendship and made them inseparable. Now resting on the rocky rise above their oasis home, the girl and the fox share a peaceful moment. In the cool stillness of the desert evening, they gaze over the sparkling pool and admire the beauty as the orange glow of the sunset slowly slips below the distant dunes. The bonds we develop with animal and human friends provide many benefits to our physical and emotional well-being. They can boost happiness, reduce stress, and provide a sense of self-worth, confidence, and belonging. Friends who are with us through the good times and bad are among the greatest influences in our lives and help shape the people we are. This loving person could be maybe a new pet that you're getting. You can hear my girl in the background. She has been whining, and Maybe that's what she's trying to tell me, is that this is a pet, a new fur baby that's going to help bring balance to your life and give you comfort and peace and is with you in good times and bad. As a pet owner myself, we have strong bonds, and I love this little girl who's made her way into the video. And um, honestly, I'm glad that she has been with me because she's actually my son's dog, and I've had her for about a year. And probably about a year from the time she came to stay with me, I, a year, sorry, I guess I didn't say that right. Like a year later, I lost my dog that I've had for almost 15 years. And I'm gonna cry. He was really ornery and kind of naughty. He was a boxer lab mix, and I lost him on June 3rd of this year, which was about a year from the time that I got this girl here. And he and we went through the thick of it together. I couldn't even begin to tell you what we went through together. And it's been really hard. He was a naughty, ornery boy, but he was the sweetest, and he was literally my protector. And I think this may be a special fur baby that's coming into your life. And if I hadn't had my son's dog with me when I lost him, I don't, she's crying too. I don't know what I would have done. And they have a special place in our hearts, and they do give us comfort, and they protect us, and they love us, probably in a way we can't even understand. But so that's what I have for you, pile 3. Thank you for joining me.